On this episode leaked, Hasbro wants your vote for the Black Series Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary figure for next year. A rumour of the vintage collection Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony, the one with the medal, coming soon. And Walmart finally put on their website the playset that is exclusive to them, Jabba'S Palace playset. It comes with 2 vintage collection figures, nice high-res images. We're going to check them all out coming up. Welcome to my television toy showcase channel. You're watching Leaked and new design. The set's different. Ooh, look at this. A little bit glary from the light, you know, when YouTubers use light. Anyway, first thing I want to tell you is, have you guys watched or listened to the Wretched Hive podcast? I was on that episode number 13 with only one Kenobi, only one. Great member of this community. I'll leave a link up here. There's the podcast. Excellent stuff. Check that out if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much. I'll leave a link down in the description. On to the first bit of news. Hasbro! Now, recently I showed in a video they were doing all the fan vote sites. Go and pick your favourite 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back figure that we need made for the collection that's coming out next year for the 40th anniversary. Now Hasbro Pulse is doing it as well. They want votes in. Pick the favourites, and you have until March the 8th. Here in Australia, it'll be March the 9th. Anyway, if you don't know what a 40th anniversary figure looks like, I will show you the Star Wars ones. Ooh, so you're looking at a nice, you know, beautifully carded thing. It'll have Empire Strikes Back. You'll have a figure on there. These are the 40th anniversary Star Wars ones, not the Empire Strikes Back, but that's what we're going to get. The hot favourite at the moment is Lobot. He is going to be made, most likely. He's never been made in 6-inch form, so it'll be good to see him on one of them cards. It'll actually have on there, so they'll change that logo there, 40th Star Wars. They'll probably change that into 40th Empire, possibly. Put a bit of red in it. It'll look lovely, but we haven't seen any carded stuff coming, but hey, it's gonna look good. And I hope they use, while I'm here, the nice thick stock card, not that thin flimsy rubbish. We want quality. Next, thanks to yakface.com online, he has put a rumour out there that Luke Skywalker Yavin ceremony vintage collection figure is on the way. Now, we don't know if this figure is going to be a really late release for this year or an early 2020. It could be an exclusive that pops up right in the middle of the year during one of the conventions. But it is good to see this figure is going to be a vintage collection. Here's a picture from Yakface's website of the 4 figures that have been out in 3.75 inch of Luke Skywalker in the previous years. As you can see, over time he evolved nicely. Now, around about the 3rd one across there, that nice hot yellow jacket, very cool, the design of that, but the face is not as good as number 4. So you take number 4's head off, put it on number 3. That's what I want to see, but with the technology today, it might even be better, hopefully. That would be awesome, and the image I put up there will be definitely the image that I want to see on the card back. That classic standing there like that of Luke Skywalker. Perfection. Awesome. I'm excited for this figure, and I hope you are too. Walmart has put up the Jabba'S playset. Now, the Jabba'S playset, Palace playset I should say, is one of those pieces that like we thought was going to be overly expensive, but surprisingly not. And this comes with 2 carded vintage figures. If you didn't know this already, this is complete vintage collection stuff. This is what we've been crying out for years and years. It's on the way. The placeholder's been made by Walmart. They've got some lovely images we'll chuck up there of the playset. Very nice. But the most important part of this wonderful set is the carded figures that come with it. There is no numbers yet. The VC numbers are on the back of the card. Please turn the card over so we can have a look at the back. But no, that'll give away spoilers, of course. The Han in carbonite. You've got the Han figure, the piece of carbonite behind him. That, they said, has a magnet in it that attaches to the throne. Very good. It can be moved up and down on the wall. The sculpt on the figure looks nice. The outfit's true to its colours. Very good. And the re-ease. Very nice indeed. Because a long time ago when they made that figure, it was very blotchy, and look, the technology of the time that made the original figure of this look hideous, but now it's sharper, good paint apps. Yeah, it's a decent figure. The card backs on these I'm happy with. There's no real massive photoshopping. If you guys get picky and say, oh, they photoshopped the hell out of it. I think these look good. These card backs are fine. The lighting on both of them is perfect. There's obviously a little bit of Photoshop probably going on, but not enough to say, hey, that's hideous and terrible. Very good, very cool. And the price point, $49.67. What is that? What is that? Why did they just say 50? What is? That's US prices, by the way. So in this country, it'll be near on 100. In the UK, you probably put that, I don't know, I want to say £60. Some outlandish amount like that. That's what we might be looking at. Where in the world are we going to get it if you can't ship from, like, can I go on Walmart's site and say, here, ship it to my house? No, 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 no. So where am I going to find this from? This is the $49.67 question. Where am I going to get this from? I don't know. It's something I really would like because of those two figures in it. The playset would look really good behind me here. That would be stellar. Love to see that. And the release date for this is spring. So that could be any time, you know. Spring in this part of the world, it's autumn because I'm on the bottom of the globe, but you guys in the northern hemisphere, spring, May, June, whenever they want to release it. It should be really soon. If the placeholder on Walmart is up, it don't take long from here. You know, sometimes it's like only text or only a code, but here we've got pictures, we've got the price, we've got the lot, so it shouldn't be too far away. Awesome stuff. No, 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 no. Fantastic. Next, a little bit of local news. For all of us in a previous video, I've said about the archive collection that Australia's getting. Yeah, archive collection. Rest of the world like, oh, you still haven't got them yet. The Zing website had a SKU ready to pre-order a random assortment of one of the 4 figures of either Luke, Bosk, IG-88 or Boba Fett. You get a random one. No, they've divided them up so you can pick which one you want. You can pre-order any one you want. They are available supposedly the 1st of April. Excellent. You can pre-order now and they'll be arriving within a month. Awesome. Also, I have a video to show. This is a lot of fun because I go to a market which has antiques and stuff in it, so you're looking at people selling old chairs and metal signs and tins of oil from yesteryear. Anyway, very rarely do you find Star Wars stuff. If you do, it's a junk box and you pull out some figure that's missing an arm and is chewed off. You know, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. This is the video I want to show you. This guy is never there. First time I've ever seen him. Obviously he doesn't have a table. He puts everything on the ground. And look at that. On the ground here, we've got that original trilogy Yoda. I've got some Saga collection. Star Wars Unleashed. Very cool. Around this side, we have some Phantom Menace figures and a vehicle. Very cool. And wrapped up in plastic here, the trilogy. There's Luke Skywalker, there's R2-D2, and there's Yoda. All trilogy cards from 2004 wrapped up with a vehicle. And there's the Obi-Wan Kenobi that's going to be repacked. Very cool. The TIE Fighter's in that. Now, if we pause it right there on that, he wanted to, for this amount, he was asking for the 3 figures. I said, can he separate it? The 3 figures he wanted $50 for, 50 Australian dollars, which is about 42 US, and another 30 for the vehicle. And I was like, oh, tempted. Now, I didn't buy anything. Hopefully he comes back. What I want from you guys is, should I buy something here? Is anything here you think is worth buying? This is the first time I've seen this kind of stuff just floating around at a stall. These are in good nick. These aren't trash. These are, the guy looks after this stuff. So those trilogy figures within that case that he's wrapped up in plastic, they look good enough to buy. Should I pull the trigger, everybody? What do you think? Nice and rare to see that kind of stuff here in Australia. That never ever occurs. Great to see it. Happy with that sort of, I'm tempted to, because on the aftermarket. Those I want to take it out of plastic and hold the figures and check them all and see if it's all legit and good, nothing's moldy, nothing crappy, and see what I can buy. The vintage collection stuff especially, there's a Luke, the Dagobah one is in particular I had my eye on. What do you guys think? Anyway, thank you for watching today. Chuck a picture of my merch up on the screen. Hit tap slap. Leaked and Usualmike television t-shirts available in my Redbubble store. Link down in the description down below. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike television. If you see an image on the internet and you think I should be interested, send it through the social medias and I'll get it up here on my channel. If you want to send me some fan mail as well, same deal. Send me a message through the DMs. Also, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. All the best.